Shalom, this is from GMS Rally, come with another lesson. But first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, which rule well and teach well, and to the Occupants, resident affiliate, pushing this 100% truth and sincerity while risking their lives and freedom to do so. And also salutations to the hopeful elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens that have the appearance of the heathens, but their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and also referred to as Israelite foreigners. But today's lesson we going into is this is pretty wild here, right here. This right here is crazy. You know, this little article here, man. This really gonna make the brothers cringe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we in some crazy times right now. But the lesson I'm going into today is it's right here. Ohio woman wanted for allegedly cutting open boyfriend ball sack. Yes, cutting open boyfriend ball sacks. And the article says break-in balls out. An Ohio woman is a target of police woman manhunt after Bosley break-in at her boyfriend's home, where she sliced open his nutsack, according to police. Look at that face. Look at that smile. Look at that, man. She really enjoyed doing. Hey man, this the look of the curses, man. The evil eye towards, you know what I'm saying? Paraphrase, you know what I'm saying? That's the evil eye. But look at that, man. She is, man, that's scary, man. She got a smile with it, man. That's crazy. And it says right here, authorities issue an arrest warrant for accused scrotum slasher Janita Hopings, after the 45-year-old woman allegedly kicked in the door of her boyfriend Toledo home and barged inside to perform her amateur surgery on him with a sharp object. Jeez. And get this, cops say Hopings cut her boyfriend so badly that one of his nuts was fully exposed, requiring treatment at a local hospital. And it says, yikes. Yeah, that's gotta be super painful, man. You know, she trying to have the Jake blood, bleed out, man. That's crazy. And they say Hopings has been charged with felonious assault where the victim was seriously harmed and aggravated burglary. Worth noting, a mugshot from a previous arrest floating around. We had used it above, but we're told Toledo police are currently still searching for Hopings. The balls are in the cops' court now, because it's up to them to find this alleged testicle terror. Man, that's crazy. She's still on the hunt, folks. Akim, she's still on the run. This is what her previous mug shot was. But she is at large, and they're looking for her, man. But, boy, can you only imagine? Man, let's get some scriptures on this, man. I ain't going to hold you long, but hey, I saw this article. I say, man, I got to do a lesson on this one. You don't see this too often right here. This is, as they say, a unique one of the crazy times that we're in. Well, first of all, I'm going to start right here. Ephesians 5:15 says, see that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And see, these Jakes, hey, man, you got to remember, man, it's crazy out here, man. A lot of these women Squid Games up. Uh, what's the other term? They ought say something piss, man. You know what I'm saying? Venom piss, man. A lot of them are juiced up, man. They got all kind of stuff on them right now, man. So you brothers out here got to be careful, man, with these women out here right now, man. She's going in with with a sharp object, man, to cut it, man. You know, and going to the most sensitive part of male anatomy, man. That's got to be frightening, man. This is definitely gonna be on Jake's mind for a long time, man. After dealing with this, man, I mean, who wouldn't have this in the back of their mind at all times, man? This is kind of a game changer and everything, man. Because he could have definitely bled out, man. When you cut, that certain area, man, you just bleed out. He luckily he wasn't deleted, man. But man, that's crazy. Well, hey, Sirach 39:28, man. There are spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on their sore strokes. In the time of destruction that they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And yeah, like I say, Jake could be getting a judgment, man. That spirit was put on her, man, for vengeance, man. Jake, ain't no telling what he getting himself and what he been doing. But it got to the point where it was breaking point for this, for this Eve to go and get a sharp object, man, and to go for the sacks, man. That's crazy, man. The spirit was put on her, that spirit of vengeance, man. And he lucky he's still here. He could have easily been out of here, man. But hey, he's got some trauma to remember whatever he did, and he got a judgment for it. And it's always gonna be in the back of Jake's mind that, hey, man, you got to be more smart out here, man, because like I say, these spirits of vengeance are real. They are real. And then we got to understand, Jeremiah 4:22, for my people foolish, they have not known me. They are solid sure, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. And like I say, hey, man, when you do evil, you get judgments on you. And we're going to look at this from the man's standpoint. He probably been doing a lot of, stuff that was appeasing to the Lord, man. So, like we always say, fear the Lord. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power of Yahweh. And, we got to understand, man, we got to try to do things, keep the commandments to our best of our ability, man. Because, sin is transgression of the law. And like I say, man, Jake was just getting a judgment here, man, which is a scary thing. And also Eve, she had that spirit put on her, man, and like I say, hey, man, they good to do evil, man, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. So she had she had something going on with her where he had upset her. Ain't no telling what Jake was doing. You could come up with several imaginations what possibly could have happened. But she went for the sacks, man, so it had to been something dealing with a female. You already know that. Whenever she go down there to the anatomy, that's 99% chance of what happened, Jake was involved in something. And she wasn't happy about it. But yeah, I just want to just do this little quick lesson on this, man, hoping that it's edifying that Jake, you gotta walk circumspectly out here knowing the times of evil, man. We just gotta be careful now, man. People are bugged out. And it don't take a whole lot, man, for you to be up out of here. But you gotta remember the Lord is in control of everything. So you just gotta be smart, man, out here and move with some common sense and not being fools, man. But You know, like I say, she did kick in the man's door, but man, you got to be careful who you dealing with out here, man. Because she was definitely coming at Jake, man, and to really cause harm on him, man. So luckily, he, can recover from this. But like I say, this is going to be a seed put in the back of his head, like, you know, petrified, man. He going to wake up at night scared, and he going to, this is going to just continue to run in his mind continuously all the time, man. Because I know that's got to be a painful thing, and to go through that is scary, very scary situation. But like I said, I hope this edifying to the hope for sheep and lamb. Kohan Yasharala, the Wala Yahaba Shim Yahweh. On to the next lesson. Shalom.